so for today's video I'm going to give you a quick little December favorites. There's not many for Joey and I. There's probably about 4. Actually, there's 5 for Joey and 4 for me. This month was, well, December was a crazy month, obviously, with the holidays and everything going on. There wasn't many things that we, did at the house, so there wasn't a chance to actually get to know what our favorites were for the month. I have a couple that I just kind of know, and I know his because it's either something he liked to wear, something he liked to play with, or something he liked to do. So, and I can't wait for, January's favorites because you're going to be crazy surprised how many favorites he has. But anyways, let's just jump into December's favorites. Let's start with my favorites because I always start with his first, and I don't want to start with his. So the first thing on my favorites is this Winter Candy Apple Smell. It is the hand soap. I'm just going to show you this real quick and close. I love the way this smells. It smells fresh and kind of gives you that that winter feel. We actually had to go back and get a second bottle of this because I used our first one, and Chris's mom also got us some too. So it was really a nice little touch for this winter. The next thing on my favorites is this Velvet Sugar Bath & Body Works spray. I absolutely love the smell of this, and I might have mentioned this in a previous video, but if I did, it was months and months and months ago, but this is still one of my favorite smells. I absolutely love how this smells. It doesn't have a strong kick to it. It's just perfect. It's not too strong, but it's not too subtle. It's just that perfect mixture, and I absolutely love this. The next thing on my favorites, and as you saw in what I got for Christmas, I absolutely love these. I am in love with fuzzy socks, and it doesn't matter what kind, what color, as long as they're fuzzy socks. I love how warm they are, especially for the winter. It is by far my favorite thing. They keep my feet toasty, and if Chris could, he would steal my fuzzy socks, but he knows he can't fit them. So, and then the last thing on my favorites is another phone app. A couple months ago I mentioned Farm Heroes. Well, I recently just got into Candy Crush, and that is by far one of my favorite games for work now. It kind of keeps me occupied when everything's slow, and I just find it fun to kind of test yourself. So with mine for Candy Crush, I have a goal. I can't get 1 star. I have to have 2 or 3 stars before I can move on to the next level in my eyes. I know once you get 1 star, it'll let you do it on its own, but I like challenging myself. I know I can get 1 star. They're pretty simple. I can do that all day long. But my goal is to get 3 stars. Obviously, everyone knows this app by now, I would hope. It's all over Facebook. It's all anyone can ever talk about. But this is the game, and you just move it so you can connect the candies together. If I was going to do one, it would be this yellow one with that orange one, and then it just slides the pieces down, and I find this to be a lot of fun during work, and it keeps me occupied. And I'm not going to lie, Joey actually loves this too. When we were down at Chris's parents' house, his dad gave Joey his Kindle for a little bit to play with, and Joey accidentally got onto Candy Crush and completed the first 3 or 4 levels all by himself without anybody realizing he was playing Candy Crush. So even your kids can do it. I mean, they won't understand the harder levels, but they definitely understand the concept of the beginning levels to match the colors, the shapes. It's good for matching colors, shapes, and obviously objects. So even your kids can play that. Joey definitely likes it. He liked it on mine, and he liked it on Chris's dad's. So now to move on to Joey's favorite for the month of December. Like I said, there's not much this month. There's definitely going to be a lot next month, obviously, with Christmas and everything else. Joey has a lot of things he's enjoying, and there's definitely a lot of stuff that he loves. So, the first thing on his list is another hat. He is obsessed with hats right now, and it's kind of surprising because before, he used to hate hats. I would have to, kind of glue it to his head without gluing it, but I had to literally force it on his head and keep it on his head, keep him on it. But this and another one that is in Chris's car is his favorite hat. This one has just eyes, a skull patch, and this monster mouth, but when you flip it, you roll it so that the hat is smaller, it puts another mouth on it. So I said, it's this one, and then it's this one. And there's times where he walks around like this or there's times where he barely can see and he pulls it more like up on the top of his head, and he has this on, and he absolutely loves this. The other one has like a mustache on it and something else, and he loves it. And he loves it so much that when a kid from school tried to steal it, he got so upset that he started crying, and Chris and I talked to the school, and they found the kid that had it, and they got Joey's hat back. And now we just won't be sending that hat with him to school anymore, just because we don't want to see anybody take it, because these two hats are by far his favorite hats. The next thing on Joey's favorite is a book. I'll probably always have a book in his favorites from now on, because Joey absolutely loves to read, or maybe I'll just do like a reading favorites for the month or something. He absolutely loves to read. He loves being read to, and he loves trying to read the story back to you, or comprehend, like show you what he comprehends from the book. So for December, he definitely liked books that you could sing to. So one of the books that his school actually gave him for Christmas was the 12 Days of Christmas, and he absolutely loved this book. He loved reading it, more so singing it, just because it made him the happiest kid in the world. He loves to sing, and he loves to be read to, so this was by far like a 2-for-1 deal. So this was his favorite book for the month of December. The next thing on his favorites is actually something he got back at his birthday, and I don't know if I mentioned this in a video before, but I don't think I did, but it is this little Jake the Neverland Pirates cannon. And you're going to be like, well, what's so special about this? So if you squeeze the barrel here, this ball up here comes shooting out. And he absolutely loves this. This is kind of like, for him, the Nerf gun, like, equivalent. Like, he absolutely loves this. He loves shooting us with cannons, and he thinks it's the funniest thing. Otherwise, he got army men for his birthday, and he loves setting his army men up and then shooting them with the cannon. He thinks it's hysterical. And I actually love watching him play with them, just because, like, he gets the concept of squeezing, which for little kids, if you know, it's hard for them to grasp that concept of squeezing. It's actually helped him also learn how to, like, use his fingers to pinch more, to kind of learn how to pinch his button for his pants. So that's another one of his favorites. One of his other favorites, I think another thing from his birthday actually, is this Hot Wheels giant coloring book. He absolutely loves coloring, and he was working on this the other day. He was coloring a page, and he just loves to actually open it and color it. I think he's more fascinated with the pictures inside, because he's really big on cars. He is a car head to the extreme. Anytime we see cars, he loves picking them out. If he sees trucks, he'll constantly tell us it's either a Chevy or a Ford, which is kind of funny, because he's almost dead right on the Chevys. The Fords he's kind of iffy on, but anytime he sees a Chevy, he's like, "That's a Chevy, Mom." And I'm like, how do you know this at the age of 4, that is a Chevy? And he's right most of the time, and it's interesting. It's interesting that he's right. Kind of cool, kind of crazy. And the last thing on his list for favorites, again, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but it's something he just recently got into. I think it's more because of the things he's watching on TV. But he got this for his birthday as well, and it is this Nerf zombie slaying sword. He absolutely loves playing this, and anytime I say that it's for zombies, he goes, "Mommy, are you a zombie?" And I'll be like, "No." And he goes, "Well, you should be a zombie, because I want to slay you." So he's like all prepared for the zombie apocalypse, and I just said that completely wrong. So excuse me for my lack of speech tonight. I can't say words tonight for some odd reason, but he absolutely loves this sword. He loves playing with it, and he loves playing with Chris with it. I actually, the other weekend, caught him and Chris playing, and they were kind of playing like they were getting each other. So he would like kind of poke Chris, and then he'd run away, and then Chris would grab the sword and he'd poke Joey, and they were just having a lot of fun. And it was great seeing them interact with each other. So be on lookouts for videos like that, because I'll probably have videos of them playing together some more, just because it's fun watching them play together, and it doesn't happen often because Chris is always at work on the week, and by the time he gets home, Joey's asleep. So this is our December favorites, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any comments or any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. If you have any questions where any of this is from, I can do my best to tell you where it's from. I know where most of it's from. I can tell you that. But if you're going to find it, I don't know. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye, guys!